guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this new figure information video. This is everything that's going on in the world of wrestling figures right now. This is all the latest information. I saved it all up from the past couple of days. I've chucked it all into this one video. This is your bite-size, one-stop shop when it comes to wrestling toys. And there is quite a lot to go through. Obviously, we are getting ever closer to San Diego Comic-Con. I keep talking about it because it is that big of a deal. And it looks like the Asuka pop vinyl that I think was meant to be a Target exclusive, maybe a Walmart, can't quite remember. It was certainly going to be an exclusive in one of the US stores. Looks like that's changed now. I'm seeing reports that that is now going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so we now are starting to get information on what the exclusives are, which is obviously very exciting because I am hoping for a Mattel WWE figure. Obviously last year we had Isaac Yankem, the year before that we had the Shockmaster. Who will it be this year? Who? Okay, so let's get to the information that I've got. I can tell you that in Basic Series 89, we are going to be getting Sheamus, Cesaro, Kalisto, Carmella, and Kurt Angle. That looks quite an interesting series. I'm into that. Same with Elite 61, which can't be that far away. Elite 59 just came out here in the UK. So Elite 61 is on the way. That is going to have Kevin Owens, Fandango, Tyler Breeze. So we are getting Breezango in that Elite line. Shane McMahon, AJ Styles, and Big E. As well as that, Storm are making more Hulk Hogan figures. You might remember that Mattel had a NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan figure ready to roll. We've not had one in the Mattel line yet. And just as they were getting ready to release it, Hulk Hogan fell out of favour with WWE. And so for the past 3 years, Mattel have not been allowed to make and release Hulk Hogan figures. Somehow Storm have. Storm working with Ringside Collectibles last year released an NWO Hulk Hogan figure. And it sold, as you can imagine, really well. I mean, all credit, the figure was amazing. It wasn't quite in scale with Mattel figures. I think that might be how they got around it. And so as a result, I didn't bother picking it up. But I certainly saw other people's reviews and other people freaking out over it. And it was a very good figure. Well, now they are going to release Hulkamania Hulk Hogan figures. So they're going to do a red version, and there is also going to be a yellow variant. So yeah, very cool. They look awesome. Obviously the same heads as, I believe, the NWO one. I don't think they've changed a great deal, largely just the colour scheme. But fair enough, you know, if it's working, why fix it? So yes, they are on the way. Next, we've got something very, very interesting. I'm really into these. These are M.U.S.C.L.E figures. Now, M.U.S.C.L.E stands for Millions of Unusual Small Creatures Lurking Everywhere. That's what it stands for. And these were huge in the 80s. Absolutely huge. You're talking mid-80s. These were everywhere. I remember having some of these. Started off in the late 70s in Japan. They made these toys based on a TV show over there. I believe it was a cartoon, like an anime. And they sold really well. And they were made by Bandai. Mattel then started releasing them in the US. They had to pay Bandai for the rights to do that. So really Mattel kind of never really pushed them as much as like they would WWE these days, because they were having to pay a different company just to have the rights to make these toys. So yeah, it was kind of a bit crazy how it all worked, but the bottom line was they sold really well, even without that mega push that Mattel would give them nowadays. And so they sold really well. They're quite collectible. The main appeal of them is they are small, and that means that they are cheap. And here, as you can see, is the WWE ones that are coming out. I think you get about 3 in a pack, and a pack, I believe, is around the $6 mark. So that means that I would imagine that they're going to start off with only a few different performers, but I would imagine they will churn out hundreds of these. I think they're going to be highly collectible. I can see kids swapping them in the playgrounds at school. Perfect for like pocket money. I think they've got something here. I really do. Because in this day and age where people like to customize figures and all of that, I don't know, but I can't see any reason why, if you didn't want to, you couldn't paint those figures. I think that would be quite interesting in seeing, you know, what people come up with. But most people, I think, will leave them that kind of skin colour, that kind of pink colour. And so, as a result, I can see these being quite a big success. So, I believe that they are releasing Legends of Lucha Libre. I don't think that's coming from Mattel, but as I said, the WWE ones are coming from Mattel. And this is going to be something to keep an eye on. I'm really into these. Next up, we've got a car. A car! I think it's called Slam Mobile. And this is a car. I don't know if it's made by Mattel. It must be, because it comes with an exclusive Brock Lesnar figure. So it must be either Mattel or this company is working with Mattel. But it's a car that is actually built for Mattel wrestling figures. You can fit 2 in the seats. You can put accessories into the trunk. And it like breaks apart into 8 different pieces. So you can have like car crashes and stuff like that. It's really cool, but the fact it comes with a WWE exclusive figure kind of excites me a little bit more. I think the exclusive figure looks just okay, but it must mean that they're really starting to look now at vehicles. And could you imagine if they release an ambulance, or if they release an actual milk truck, or a police van, or, do you know what I mean? Like, the possibilities now are endless when it comes to all of this. So I'm quite excited by that. Final thing we need to look at is the new Zombie Series. Really into the Zombie Series. I think this is something very different, but works. And so I do like the figures. This is Zombie Series 3. We have seen a few pictures of these before, but not in this level of detail. So we have got Charlotte Flair in green. I mean, that robe again looks awesome. I think the figure looks good as well. Damage is okay. Not my favourite zombie figure, but I just think it's a great looking figure. Like, Mattel just need to release a normal basic of this figure. Then we've got Nakamura. Again, I'm not actually into this as much as I want to be. I just don't think the damage is there. The large part of the appeal of these figures for me is like all the gruesome damage to the body and the face and the arms. So if it doesn't have that much damage, I might as well just buy a normal basic. So this is Nakamura. Hands look cool on this though. You can see all the fingers and the bones, and it's okay. I mean, look at this though. It's nothing compared to this. This is the best zombie figure they have ever made. Don't care what anyone says. This is the best. Look at that. All of the skin from his face and top part of his body is missing. And obviously this works really well with Kane. And I'm just so into that. I think that is absolutely brilliant. If you want something gruesome, different, that Kane figure is it. Next up we got Matt Hardy. And as you can see, like, the middle part of his body, it looks like he's had some kind of chainsaw accident. So some interesting damage there. Finn Balor, I love this. This is gruesome. Like, his whole jaw is missing. And you can see, like, his neck, and I love it. I think that's really cool. I mean, Demon King Finn Balor figures are awesome anyway. This one totally just goes to the next level. And then the final figure, Jeff Hardy. You can see all the flesh on his arms are exposed. And obviously that'll go well with the Matt Hardy figure as well. So you can have zombie Hardy boys. So yeah, an interesting series. I think there's some really good figures in there, and it's nice to see them continuing with that zombie line. So that is it, guys. I mean, quite a bit of stuff that's been announced. Obviously, there's a lot more to come at San Diego Comic-Con. But let me know what was your favourite in the comments below. Personally, I'm very excited for the car, and I'm very excited for the muscle figures. I'm not going to lie. So, yes, but let me know what your favourites were below. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.